Tomazzi Entertainment showcasing Edmonton's exciting new bands. Interviewing musicians and finding out what makes them tick. Edmonton, behind the mic.
Hello, thank you for stopping by. I would like to give some information about this video. I was actually supposed to release it about 4.5 years ago, but my life kind of fell apart. Then the pandemic, I ended up losing my house. I have kids, so it makes it a little more difficult to make videos. So I took a work print, which is basically what this is, and I re-edited it back into a normal video. I end up contacting the band's manager, and they told me that there's only one member left of the band, so maybe I should scrap the video. And I thought to myself, I worked pretty hard on this video, and those band members worked pretty hard, so I decided to release it. So keep in mind, there's only one member of the band left, and I hope you guys enjoy. This is probably the last Edmonton Behind the Mic for a long time, so enjoy.
Hello everybody, how are you?
Good.
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 Fantastic.
Very well, sir.
Very sweaty.
We're Forsaken Rite of Edmonton, Alberta, epic folk metal, coming to raid and pillage a city near you.
Yeah, just watched your show. I was a little surprised. I've never seen your style of genre, I guess, before with your instruments.
Folk metal isn't really all that common in North America. It's something that's growing a lot rapidly, I'm finding, in recent times. Something we're all very passionate about, and we want to see it spread more in this area of the world. I think it's taking off quite nicely.
I agree. When I first joined the band, I hadn't seen as many things as they do, but there's a lot of local bands and there's a lot more international bands. It's a surprisingly broad genre that has many different kind of slight nuances between the different versions of it, but there's actually a lot of bands in this genre, surprisingly.
So how long have you guys been a band?
We're going on a...
Since 2012. October 2012 is when we officially formed with the name, and it's been going on ever since. Been going good.
And all these the original band members right here?
No, we went through a few bass players, some guitar players, but this is the current lineup minus Jern at the end of the... Tonight was his last show, so...
So you're leaving after the show?
Yes, of course.
Sold
off to auction. Yes, yeah. Totally, part of the slave trade.
This next one, you may know as Disciples of Steel. You may remember there is a requirement to this song. Right here, I want half of you to go to your left and half to your right. Perhaps the Celtic Hall has not seen a wall of death before. Edmonton, my brothers and sisters, I ask you this. Will you do combat with us this night?
So have you guys played any tours outside of Edmonton?
Well, I myself have only joined the band very recently, but we have played 2 festivals as of recent, Metalocalyptic and Armstrong Metal Fest. Both were a blast. Highly recommend going out to either one of them, or both, and more.
As far as our largest reaching expedition, we did a Canadian tour last year celebrating the release of our album, and it was from about British Columbia to Montreal.
Across the sail to lands of mystery, embarking to Lunchos, lost in history. The captain.
So if you guys played outside of Edmonton, you played in Edmonton, which one's better?
They're all good. They're all good.
Man, keep your peanut butter out of my chocolate.
They're all good. Every show has its unique people. It's great to tour, actually.
Shows are usually really good because a lot of teenagers are borrowing their parents' money and spending lots. So,
okay.
All ages shows. That's the way to go.
As far as where folk metal seems to be the most popular right now, I'd have to say probably actually British Columbia. I'm really noticing a large pull there, and we're probably going to be doing more there in the future.
So what age bracket would you consider your fan base?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
We have some really young. What's the youngest fan we have? Probably
I
like
think 10 or 12, I think.
10 or 12
Yeah,
around that,
yeah.
and then
On the way out here, I actually came across an older gentleman, probably well within his late 50s, who really enjoyed our set.
Oh, it's really a very inclusive genre for all ages, genders, whatever. Like, it's really hard to pinpoint a certain demographic for really what it's for. Honestly.
Really, if you could swing a sword, you can listen to our songs.
Exactly.
All right, let's imagine you guys blew up and became huge, and you're flying, and all of a sudden, boom, you die in a plane crash. What's the one song you'd like to be remembered by?
Probably say The Hero's Path is something that we're the most proud of.
Yeah, Hero's Path. It's a pretty epic song. It's got all the different parts of the band are firing off pretty good in that song, and it's pretty epic.
I'd have to agree as well. The Hero's Path. It's a fantastic song.
Although The Hero's Path is certainly a logical pick, I myself would like to prefer to be known for the mean horn because of my stupid little dance I do.
I would actually agree with the rest of the band. I do prefer The Hero's Path because it does take you on an epic journey throughout the whole song, and it does showcase what we as a whole band can do.
For me, it's kind of between The Hero's Path and Rhiannon's Hymn. Probably because Rhiannon's Hymn, I just really like my part. But I also just kind of like the message behind Rhiannon's Hymn as well. So it's kind of a toss-up between The Hero's Path and Rhiannon's Hymn.
With the state of Edmonton, with all these venues kind of shutting down for one reason or another, do you guys worried about finding a good place to, actually perform in Edmonton?
It can be very, very challenging, especially with there's a lot of bands. There's a lot of bands that want to play shows, and yeah, it can be worrisome because you find there's sometimes a lot of bands are competing on the same night for a couple venues. The same genres are going on, so you kind of get a split audience. It's definitely becoming more and more difficult, but hopefully with venues like the Celtic Hall and with Rendezvous staying open and a few other venues, hopefully we can keep it going.
And the promoters have been very, very good about just rolling with the punches as well. Like, even though a lot of venues are shutting down or having issues with whatever, the Forge just recently had a fire beneath them, and that really put them out for a while. But here you see them here. They're doing a show at a new venue, something we haven't seen before. The Celtic Hall is a fantastic venue. I'm hoping to see a lot more shows here and potentially play here again.